We've cut in all the edges, painted on the caulk with the first coating. I'm going to walk you up here so you can see what the master here is doing. So what he's doing is when he starts to put that on, if you look real close, it's pretty thick, okay? If you look over here, he's thinning it really well. And the idea is to get a really thin coat, and that acts as your primer, okay? And because he taped, he's being very careful that he's barely just getting on the edge of that tape. But he's thinning it out. You don't want to go too thin, okay? But thin enough to, yeah, and you want to go all the way up against that tape like that. See how he's doing that? Being very careful. But he's just going all the way and just button up against that tape. That way he can keep the consistency. And what Rob will do, if you'll notice what he's doing, he's using his bucket up here, okay? See how thick he's putting that on initially? And think of this as he's popping it on, he's mopping it, and he's just kind of using the roller to spread it and thin it, okay? And the key to laying this product down, if you'll notice, you're always going to have roller lines, but if you look really close, his roller lines are super, super thin, which is very important, okay? Now I want to stop, hey, stop your roller real quick. You see how that's building up on there? That's the thing that will kill your install, because what happens is that builds up and it stops the roller from turning when it dries. So what Rob is going to do, he's going to pay close attention to that, and then you'll see what he's doing with the rag. When it gets to that point, he's going to clear that area off so he can continue to make sure that his roller continues to roll and he gets a good consistent roll. So he's going to finish this first coat, spread this around really good, keeping his lines. If you look at it, you can't hardly see any lines. He's doing a great job of smoothing it out. And what we've learned is the texture you start with is typically the texture you're going to end with. So this is going to be a nice, fine texture for the customer. Now our next, when you see it, the next path that we make is going to be a lot thicker.